Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a review for the first full-length official trailer we have for Fear the Walking Dead Season 4. And I'll put the link in the description in case you guys have not seen the trailer yet for The Walking Dead Season 4. Someone posted it on YouTube. It's kind of like a new channel or whatever. So the audio is not the best in terms of this upload. Maybe AMC will upload the trailer to their official channel later. And if they do, I'll change the link for you guys. But really excited to have seen this full trailer. This was shown during Talking Dead after episode 13 of The Walking Dead Season 8. But there was The Terror was on in between. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you guys haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, pause me and watch it, and then come back and you can watch this review for it. So finally we get a full-on trailer for Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, and it's getting pretty close because we only have 3 episodes left, which puts us at basically, I want to say like 3 weeks, because the final episode of The Walking Dead Season 8 premieres just before the premiere for Fear the Walking Dead Season 4. Fear the Walking Dead Season 4 starts 7 minutes after The Walking Dead Season 8 ends. So it literally goes from the one directly into the other, and then it will continue on Sundays most likely for 8 straight weeks starting on April 15th, and then probably have a break and probably return in August sometime or something like that, which is usually what they do for Fear the Walking Dead. So, this trailer is really fun. Now, it's a different type of trailer that, I'm not exactly used to for Walking Dead. It's kind of a bubbly, light, fun type of theme song for it. You get to see a new look where it's got Fear the Walking Dead on like a cloud, a type of theme intro here, which is a bit different than what I'm used to for Walking Dead. Usually for Walking Dead, you're used to blood, gore, blah, blah, this kind of dark stuff, as we go through. But we start off the trailer, and you can see Morgan knocks a guy out, it looks like, or knocks a guy down who's carrying like a shotgun or something with the staff. And we really get the sense in this trailer that if it was not for Morgan's fighting prowess and fighting ability with the staff, that he most likely may not have made it this far in terms of his journey, because really there's danger all over the place in the zombie apocalypse, and his ability to use his staff so well allows him to quietly maneuver the zombie apocalypse, take down people as they're coming at him with firearms from close range. And even though he seemingly kind of seems like a walking stick, he's a little bit like Master Splinter with the freaking thing, and he's knocking guys down all over the place. So really cool. So you start off with that. We got Strand, and he's looking through a chain link fence. We've got Nadia and Alycia, and my apologies if I get the names wrong here. These are still all new to me, right? The new characters especially. Going looking for supplies. So they say that they made really good churros there, and got Alicia's knife, so she knifes one of the zombies there. We've got some zombies in a convenience store as a guy is getting some stuff from the shelves, and it's all like chained up, and they're all against the where they have the drinks, the convenience stores, and you go and you open up the freezer or the fridge type thing to grab a drink. They're all like stuck in there, which is kind of funny. And then you see the funny light theme song coming in with the Fear cloudy titles. And we have one of our new characters, John, who's just waking up. You have Luci and Nick that are sleeping there. You have Alycia waking up and kind of opening the windows there to see, or the blinds type of deal, to see the stadium. So it looks like, our speculation was correct, and in fact we will see Fear the Walking Dead, their home base being at a stadium in, I believe it's Texas. So that's going to be pretty cool to see them, have kind of a whole stadium to themselves and kind of set up shop there. You can see them farming, you can see them building and boarding up the walls and everything there, and kind of just fortifying this new stadium that we're seeing them in, and just kind of build that place up, which is kind of similar to what we're seeing. Maybe we will be seeing in season 9 of The Walking Dead, or maybe at the end of this season after All Out War finishes. So then you have that. You've got Nick with his hammer, and he's killing some zombies, Tyrese style, right? You've got some random zombies in Strand with a heavy-duty weapon and a few others in what looks to be some kind of standoff. You've got Nick, and so he's coming back, and he's got the hammer behind his back, and you've got Morgan walking kind of ahead of him, and really cool to see in this one. We actually get to see our first, we've had pictures of it, but in here we actually get to see our first kind of clip or scene between Nick and Morgan and how this goes at the end, which is definitely for me the highlight of this trailer, which really looks like a lot of fun to see Nick interact with Morgan. It's something that, we never thought we would probably ever see. Fans of Fear the Walking Dead, if you're not a fan of Fear the Walking Dead, it's cool. Don't worry. Now's as good a time as any to jump on. It's the best time ever to jump on for Fear. But if you have been watching Fear for all these first 3 seasons, this is just like a dream come true to see. You see everybody sleeping, dreaming in the clouds, and it really is like a daydream. It's like a dream come true to see Morgan meet Nick in Fear the Walking Dead and how they interact together. It's really funny. So we'll get into that. You've got John with the fire and asking if someone's there, and then he quickly, cowboy style, pulls out his revolver and shoots down a zombie like nothing. So that's pretty cool. You got this really cowboy feel to him, and the actor who played him actually auditioned for Negan, which is really cool. If you guys don't know that, he didn't get it, but it looks like they liked him enough to create this John role for him in Fear instead, which is really cool. He has a little bit of a Rick vibe, I want to say, from the earlier seasons, but more of like a Texas cowboy type of thing going, even more so than Rick. Then we've got Morgan. So this is another part of this trailer I absolutely love. This is really good stuff right here to see. And even if you're not into Fear, to get to see this stuff here in this one, and for Morgan, you can, that's a great thing about this season is even if you're not really that big of a fan of Fear, I think you'll still probably really enjoy it because you've got Morgan there to center it in Walking Dead. So it's not only is it Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, but it's also a continuation of The Walking Dead. So it's not like the two are so separate anymore. It's not like you can really say, well, I love Walking Dead, but I hate Fear. This season, it doesn't really make sense to say that because you're getting Morgan from Walking Dead in Fear. So it's kind of like, they're kind of merging a lot more, right? So, and he talks about All Out War, which is really cool. He says, or at least we assume he's talking about All Out War. He says, back east, there was a fight. Big fight. I didn't know how to make it stop. Good people died. I lose people, and then I lose myself. And what looks like maybe a found footage thing. I don't know if Althea has a video camera or something like that she might have found. I'm not sure as far as that part goes, and maybe one of them likes to kind of... That's kind of cool, too. We never really seen anything like that, to have a character that likes to kind of film people and see things like that. That's something that we never have seen that in The Walking Dead or Fear, so that's something different, if that is, in fact, what it is. But I really like... Just this line is so awesome. Let's read it again. Back east, there was a fight. Big fight. I didn't know how to make it stop. Good people died. I lose people, and then I lose myself. I love this line right here. Again, just to say like what I just said before there, it's a Walking Dead line. So it's a Walking Dead line in Fear the Walking Dead because he's reflecting here on All Out War. And it's just, that's just so cool to get that kind of content because you're getting more Walking Dead content in Fear now, which is really, really a huge advantage to this crossover situation, what they're doing here. So it's really cool. He just talks about All Out War as if it's something huge. And of course, Madison and the others, they've been in some fights throughout their survival time in the zombie apocalypse, but I don't think we've ever seen anything in Fear like All Out War. The stuff at the ranch would probably be the biggest battle they've been in, or maybe the dam at the end. But All Out War has been nuts. You think about multiple seasons here, so many deaths, so many kills. Morgan literally has wiped out dozens of people in All Out War. It's nuts. So it is a big fight, that's for sure. And it sounds like after killing so many people, he didn't know how to make it stop. We've seen in episode 13 him being haunted by Gavin's ghost. So maybe him just not knowing how to make it stop, losing his mind, just having to get the hell out of there. And I have never seen, we were always wondering, how is this crossover going to work? How is this going to feel natural for Morgan to want to leave? Well, as we're seeing this come through now, I've never seen anything seem so natural before, for any series. You see what Morgan's going through all season. They're really planting these seeds and working these things in well. And even last night's episode, Walking Dead, to see Gavin like that. For him to want to run away and just say, I got to get out of here. After all Out War, I got to get away. I got to get out of here. I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't know. I'm just going to go that way, wherever it takes me. But I got to get the hell out of here. So This is brilliant stuff, man. I just really, really love it. So that's amazing. Really love that line a lot. Can't wait to see what this looks like in Fear. It's so cool, man. Because it's like you're getting more episodes of Walking Dead in Fear. More content for Walking Dead in Fear now, which is sweet. Someone has Morgan at gunpoint, but he fights back and kind of gets out of it. He kind of counters back out of it with the staff, which is really cool. Madison, I thought I lost my kids for good, but I found them, and then we found this place. Then you got Morgan, who says, you should leave then. It's not going to work out how you think. And that's really cool because, again, for Morgan, he's been kind of a soothsayer. Like some of the things he told Rick earlier on, in Clear, asking about Carl, whether or not Carl was dead, and is that where your wife died? And just, oh, man, he's... Yeah, I mean, he's, I don't know if he's talking to Madison. That could be kind of a clip that's kind of clipped up and put in to make sense in the trailer. He could be talking to different people in different set of circumstances, but it's just really cool either way, the way they kind of cut it in there. And, we'll have to see if Morgan does stay at the stadium with them. That'd be cool if he did, at least for a little while. You've got Nick, who says, be careful. And then he kisses Luciana goodbye. Nick, I like it better in here. So he likes it better inside the stadium. He doesn't like to leave too much. Strand, why'd you do it? Why'd you wait for me? To Madison, right? So Madison, because I know who you are, Victor, that, and I really like drinking with you. So she cares for Victor, right? She's helped him out in season 3 as well, too. When she didn't have to, she saved his life there, even when it may have been detrimental to herself with the trade. But she did what she had to do to save him, and he's one of her guys, I guess. I mean, not romantically, but he's one of her guys in terms of like the group, right? So she trusts him, I suppose, and so that's kind of a rare thing to find. So that's really cool, and I like to see their kind of friendship and what they have there. And then you got some zombies and trucks that are coming down, a la Wolves style or something. I don't know what that's all about, but it looks pretty cool. And then you've got Al, new people. I like new people. And then you got the guns at the side of her fortified vehicle here, which is really wicked. She sounds to me like she's kind of an engineer type of character, where she's developed this kind of big, huge war vehicle thing, whatever the hell that is. And it looks like she's quite formidable, even by herself, with all the guns she has and everything. It's like, whoa. And then Morgan and John are with them, maybe captured. And then we've got some explosions. And Nick and Morgan, so this is my favorite part of it right here. And you've got Morgan swing. So you've got Nick, who's reaching for like, a knife, and he says, aren't you worried? I'm just gonna, and then he goes to like reach for it, and then Morgan like faps him, like swats with it a couple times, and then he trips him down and face plant into the ground, and that's just so sick, right? It's like a Master Yoda type of thing for Morgan, so that's really cool. I'm not worried, so that is wicked cool, man. I mean, that is just so cool, right? I mean, wow, that is so sweet. So very exciting trailer, man. I mean, I don't really give a trailer like a score, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like, this is an awesome trailer. The only thing is that it's got this really bubbly, light music, but it's different from what we've kind of ever seen in Walking Dead before. Fear has had sometimes they've used some music that's a little bit different than what we're used to for Walking Dead. It's not like hardcore or anything, but it's a lot of fun. Really love these lines. Morgan reflecting on all that war after it's done, and Nick interacting with Morgan is really fun, and it sounds like Morgan may take a liking to Nick, and we may see this group, including Al and John and Morgan, possibly join up with Madison and the others. We'll have to see who the villain is going to be for Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, if Proctor John is still involved. If Madison was kind of separated from the others, if Proctor John took Alycia, maybe Nick as well too, or maybe he was with her, with Madison, and then maybe Madison, Strand, and the others had to travel all the way to Texas to free Alycia somehow, and then we're kind of seeing them after that, and that took all these years for the time sync to kind of link together with Alycia being there or something, and then having that all kind of come together, because Madison does talk about having lost them and then having to find them again, and she did. So let me know what you guys think, man. I love the trailer. If you haven't taken anything from what I've said all the way through, I love the trailer. It looks great. I can't wait to see Fear the Walking Dead Season 4. I am as excited, if not more, to see the start of Fear the Walking Dead Season 4 as I am to see the finale for The Walking Dead Season 8. Let me know what you guys think. Write your predictions below, how you felt about the trailer. Check it out if you haven't seen it. And if you like this video, please thumb it up below. You can share, you can favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it, and you can do it. You can subscribe at the bottom. That's it for this video, guys. We'll see you again soon for another Walking Dead video, or Fear the Walking Dead video probably tomorrow. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.